everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is super exciting because I'm going to be updating my project pan. I did actually start this on my Instagram, so I just actually did the intro over on my Instagram. So now we're going to be talking about the update. Project pans are my favorite videos to watch and film. I think it's so inspiring for people to be showing using up their makeup, and I just love seeing the progress like over the course of time. So again, I love project pan videos. I'm actually going to be starting 2 other project pans, I believe, so stay tuned for those, but let's get into today's update. So the first product I have in is the Becca First Light Priming Filter, and here's where I'm currently at on this. I started out right here and I'm currently right here. Honestly, I think I can finish this by the next update because I don't have very much left and I typically use this every day. I've used this 19 times since I originally posted my intro on Instagram, which was about a month ago, so I think honestly if I can use it another 19 times, it should be done. The second product I'm working on is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I hate how the top of this is like super reflective. There we go. So as you can see here, there is a little bit of windowing, but I wasn't able to remark it because I used it 20 times over the last month and I don't feel like the windowing's gone down at all. I love this foundation. I have heard though that it's being discontinued, so if you like this foundation and you can't live without it, definitely go pick some up because it's on super clearance like everywhere. I don't think that I'm gonna like run out and buy any backups because I clearly have a full bottle left, but I actually have like another like foundation tinted moisturizer that I like a little bit better than this, so I'll probably just repurchase those going forward, but really sad that they're discontinuing this. I know this was a lot of people's favorite foundation. Next I have in my Wet n Wild Coverall Press Powder. I'm pretty sure I had this in the project pan in the past. This is a new compact, like literally I just opened this compact. So I've used it 22 times since I have opened it, which is all this use right here. You can actually see the use on it so far. I love, love, love this powder for setting down eyeshadow. I don't know that they make this powder anymore. The only place I've been able to find it is Dollar General for like the past couple years, but I truly love this powder and it's like $1. Okay, this is probably like my most big ticket item. I have in the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I think I'm close to hitting pan. I honestly don't know. I can't tell. You can still see the ribs, but it feels like it's getting low in the center. I honestly just, can someone tell me if they think I'm getting close? Because I've been looking up pictures of like pans, but I just can't tell. So I just keep using away. I used this 16 times over the past month, which honestly doesn't seem like that many, so should I be looking for pan yet? Probably not. But I had used this plenty of times before this project, so we'll see where I get with it. It is my favorite bronzer, but oh, I'm dying to have pan in this. Next I have in my Glossier Cloud Paint in Dusk. So as you can see, this is like a pretty thin, like I've used quite a bit of this before this project. I've used it 12 times over the past month, and I really lately been getting very acquainted with how I like to use this. I will just squeeze out a little bit on the back of my hand and then get like a Real Techniques, is it a setting brush? It's the pink one. I'm sure you guys all know what I'm talking about. And just kind of like shear it out on the back of my hand and then apply it to my cheeks. I'm wearing it today. I think it looks super lovely and it's super easy for every day, especially if you don't set your face like your foundation. It goes on super seamlessly because like, you know, you don't have to deal with powder or anything. I found that when I tried to like directly apply it from the tube to my face, or like, you know, put it on my finger, apply it directly to my cheek, it would lift off my foundation. I feel like the shearing it out on the back of your hand, almost letting it dry out a little bit, really, really helps. So I'm hoping that I can finish this off. I know there's still a lot of product in this tube because it is a liquid blush and you don't need very much. So we'll see how long this takes me, but I have a pretty good feeling about this. Okay, the next product I have in is my Fenty Beauty. This is the highlighter in Mean Money and Hustla Baby. Really the only one can I open? This is the hardest compact to open. Really the only powder I'm working in this compact is Mean Money, which is on this side. As you can see, I have hit pan. I did start with this pan. It's pretty dang reflective. I did actually start out with this pan in the product. I've used this only 11 times over the past month, so I have expanded the pan a little bit, but not by much. Here's a closer look. I really don't like this shade as much as I like the Mean Money side, so I probably will like declutter this shade to somebody else because I'm not really a fan of it as much as I am the other side, and I know I won't use it up. Next, I have in my Milani Nude Lip Liner. I'm pretty sure I have a lip liner in every project pan, but I'm really just trying to use up the lip liners I have because they're all super old and I have so many of them. So here is the size of it. Here's the size compared to the lid in case that helps. I don't know. I'll insert some clips to show like how much progress I've made. I've used this 10 times over the past month and I believe I've sharpened it maybe 3 times. Something that's definitely helped me though is filling in my whole entire lips with it, not just lining them, but really like lining and filling in. That's definitely helped me get use out of this product. I surprisingly have used up more than I thought I would, especially only after 10 uses. But I've been really diligent trying to actually use this product and not just letting it sit. So 10 times, that's not too bad. Hopefully I can use it maybe a little more this next month, and hopefully this will go faster than I originally thought it would. And then for lipstick, I have in my Bite Chai. As you probably know, Bite is going vegan, so they're re-releasing all of their makeup, but they don't have these lipsticks out anymore because they're reformulating everything. So here is where it's at currently. Again, I'll insert some pictures, but I have quite a bit of this left. It is my favorite lipstick though by far, so hopefully once they reformulate, they redo these lipsticks, like hopefully they bring them back. I am wearing it right now. I've been wearing it very frequently. I find my favorite way to wear this is to put a little lip balm on underneath and then put it on. Not that this is a drying formula, but it just makes it so creamy that it makes it even better to wear. I definitely would wear this on its own, like without the lip balm, but I think that just helps so much. So again, I actually got more use than I thought I would have on this month, but this is definitely going to be a long haul product because there's just so much in there. And I don't necessarily need to use it as like a cream blush because I already have the Glossier blush in here, so we'll see what happens with this one. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, I've used the Bite lipstick 13 times over the past month. And then next I have in my Buxom lip gloss, a classic. I always am mentioning the Buxom lip glosses in project pans. I feel like this is in the shade Bellini. So here are my markings. The top one's where I started and this side one is where I'm at now. I kind of like alternated them because I felt like if I marked them right on top of each other, it would just turn into one big black line and you wouldn't really be able to tell where I started and where I'm at now. I honestly thought I did better on this past month. This doesn't look like hardly any progress. I mean, what is that? That's like a millimeter. What's going on? So I used this 16 times this past month, which I should have honestly used it at least 30. Like I could apply this at least once a day, which I clearly did not do that. So I want to definitely use this more this next month. I should be seeing way more progress on this Buxom lip gloss. Okay, the most exciting one. I originally rolled in my Bath & Body Works lotion in Be Enchanted. This was the oldest lotion I had. And I actually finished it all up, so that's awesome. I started at this marker right here, so just above halfway, and I finished it. I used it 19 times over the past month to finish it up from that line. And yeah, I used to be super bad about using up lotions, but I think this is the start of something new. I've been getting into a really good routine about putting lotion on every day. So that's really exciting. I mean, it helps your body stay moisturized, obviously, so I'm not complaining about it. And yeah, this was my oldest lotion from Bath & Body Works. The date on the bottom says it's from 2013. I think that was when they did their repackaging of like moving them into these more square bottles instead of the hourglass shaped bottles. So that's really saying something. I've had this since high school and now it's gone. So I'm super motivated to keep going on these lotions, but yeah, one product down through my 2020 project pan. And then I'm going to be starting other project pans like I mentioned. So instead of rolling another lotion into this project, I wanted to make it all makeup focused. So I'm going to be rolling in this number 7 loose powder. It's not necessarily only number 7 loose powder. It's kind of a mixture of all kinds of powders that I just dumped in here, but I want to get rid of this compact. I've had it for too long and it needs to go. So I don't know if you can kind of see on the side, like it's not settled whatsoever, but I'm going to try and finish this off. I probably have mentioned this before, but I'm not like a huge powder wearer. I've been trying to like just set under my eyes and like my T-zone, but really I don't wear a ton of powder, so this might be kind of hard for me, but I really need to get powders moved out of my collection, so hopefully this will help. Since I'm just rolling this in, I don't have any uses for it yet or anything, but I weighed this. It's currently 68 grams. I think that's the only way we're gonna be able to effectively tell how much powder is in here, especially with this sticker on the bottom, and like this is a powder really gets stuck to the sides and everything, so you can't ever like see a clear line, but I'll start tracking uses on it for the next month, and then we'll check in for the weight as well. So that is everything for my project pan update for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you are doing a project pan, let me know below so I can check it out. But thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.